Hey there, Aries. Let's do your monthly reading for February 2024. We're going to start with past and present so that you see if this reading resonates or not, and also to see whatever happened in your past that's still affecting your energy and in turn is still affecting the final outcome. Then I'm going to give you the most possible future outcome. The reason I say the most possible is because I believe that nothing is set in stone and everything changes depending on many factors such as our thoughts, actions, decisions. When there's other people involved, it also their actions, decisions, and intentions may change as well. So that's why I will also give you 3 different courses of action with their outcomes to see if you can affect your circumstances somehow. It's only to give you inspiration because you have unlimited pool of options, really. So Aries, let's take a look at your past. Okay, so another thing in terms of those general readings is that I will always give the most obvious interpretation. Of course, I cannot give every possible interpretation, so please feel free to take whatever I'm saying and apply it to whatever other area of your life it may concern for you. However, what I'm seeing here is that, first of all, with Queen of Cups reversed, we have someone had to, and in this case it was you, disconnect emotionally from not only a situation that this part is all about, but also I think your emotional body, your emotional space. The reason why I'm saying this is because we have the Empress here, so you still had love for someone. It does feel very romantic here with a couple other cards that I'm going to discuss in a moment. So I think that you had love. It could also be a family dynamic. It could also be something regarding a business or workplace where there is a lot of emotions involved, a lot of love involved in this project or whatever. So very emotional energy. Doesn't necessarily have to do with love and relationships, but it's very likely, and if not, it could translate similarly to whatever area of your life where there's still a lot of this watery energy of love and passion. With 3 of Cups upright, I think that a lot of you focused on like having other people around you, socializing, maybe partying a little bit, but also 3 of Cups would symbolize celebration, and celebration had to do with 10 of Coins upright with stability and finances, I think, for a lot of you. So while you were disconnecting emotionally from something that you must have had a reason to disconnect emotionally from, so probably an ending on, or a situation like unrequited love or whatever else that made you have to focus on different aspects of your life but not your heart, really. So you had to disconnect from a certain situation, person, and your heart as well, but at the same time focusing on other things, and I think other things were going really well for you. 10 of Coins could be a fantastic card in terms of your success at work. Could also be like health and fitness and focusing on your overall well-being. But we also have 6 of Cups upright, 6 of Coins reversed, and Death reversed. So while you were working on your overall happiness and prosperity and yourself, something was still lingering and not really being fully addressed or ended. With Death reversed for sure, and 6 of Cups being the card of the past, the person from the past, situation from the past, would mean that it was still lingering in the shadows, not letting you go, or you were not letting go of that situation. And with 6 of Coins reversed, lack of communication. So there is a reason why all of these cards came up here in the past part of the reading. So let's see what it means, how this past energy is affecting your energy right now in the current moment. Okay, so currently, I don't know if it already happened. I don't think it has happened because we have this Two of Swords upright, but maybe it did and it's just your indecision for now. The person from the past with whom you had no communication but also wasn't ready to let go of appears to be back, because we have the Lovers upright and the Hermit reversed, so an opportunity for you not to have to be alone anymore, and the Lovers would be quite self-explanatory here in this context. There's certainly a decision with Two of Swords upright. However, we also have Five of Wands reversed, King of Wands reversed, and King of Swords upright. So there is, with Five of Wands reversed, there is lack of desire to argue and fight over whatever happened. So someone perhaps wants to reach out. Maybe that's why we have this decision still being made with Two of Swords. Maybe they want to reach out, and with their logic, with King of Swords, so they are sitting kind of in their logical mind, trying to make the best logical decision here, not listen to only to their heart, but kind of they're trying to plan ahead and make a decision that's going to bring the best results. So they're being very logical here. But at the same time, with King of Wands reversed, there is a bit of a lack of confidence, and I don't think that they feel very safe and confident in terms of the outcome of the conversation that they want to have, especially, like I said, combined with this Five of Wands reversed, which would mean that they really want to avoid fighting, they want to avoid arguments, they just want to reach out and they want to offer something, but they don't want any negative consequences. Perhaps they don't want to talk about the past, and this is why with this King of Swords, they're trying to be as logical as possible. So if this person has already reached out with a message that may be perhaps even a bit cold, because King of Swords has a bit of a cold energy, maybe it's you wondering what to do about this communication, this message. But if they haven't, then this Two of Swords would suggest that it's them still weighing their options and thinking whether or not to reach out and how to reach out, what to say. All right, Aries, let's take a look at the most possible outcome for February. Please remember, it's the most possible outcome. We're going to discuss different possibilities as well. Oh, nice. 10 of Cups. Ooh. Okay, I like it a lot, and I think that some of you will as well. We have 10 of Cups upright and Wheel of Fortune, so I don't think that you are really believing. Maybe you think that the communication from this person that I've been discussing so far is too good to be true. On one hand, you haven't given up on them just yet, like we said at the very beginning of the reading with Death reversed. But at the same time, if they haven't reached out yet, I don't think that you see it as a likely possibility. With 10 of Cups upright and Wheel of Fortune, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. It's carried the fulfillment of our wishes, of happiness and commitment. And with Wheel of Fortune, things are happening unexpectedly, but things are definitely beginning to happen for you. The Wheel of Fortune starts to turn in your favor, not only in terms of your work and finances like we saw in the past, but also your love as well. And the reason I'm saying it is that, again, we have Page of Cups upright. So this Page of Cups is finally we have Cups here, right? This person was in their sword energy so far, but now they are actually opening up in terms of their love and affection and emotions a little bit, offering you something more emotional. It's not the full commitment with the Hierophant reversed just yet, maybe not what you expect. I think that they see it more of as more of a process, especially looking at the Six of Swords upright and Page of Coins as well. So they see it as more of a process where you two are working towards building something together and working towards this commitment that the Hierophant would normally suggest. But they recognize, again, because they are so in their King of Swords energy, very logical energy, they recognize that you cannot just, after being apart for quite some time, jump into a new stage of a relationship, pretend like nothing has ever happened, and play house pretty much from day one. They want to rebuild pretty much, but I think you're going to be very satisfied with the message either way. But maybe not all of you. Maybe some of you do not want to hear from this person. So let's explore a few different courses of action that you can take, attitudes that you can have in this situation with their outcomes, to see if you can influence your future somehow, or if there's some additional information here for Aries. Yeah, so this is just a reminder, because I think that some of you with this Four of Cups upright are finding it very, very unlikely to believe, especially after with Eight of Pentacles reversed. I think what it means in this particular context is that you've been waiting for communication and reconciliation for quite some time, and now you do not see it as an option anymore. You've certainly, with Mother of Wands reversed, lost your confidence. Perhaps in yourself, but mostly in the two of you working it out and in things happening. With the Magician upright, I think that you have more power here than you would like to believe. However, with the Moon upright, there is some shadow aspect. There's something hidden from you. Perhaps there's... Okay, I don't want to say too much. It's going to depend on your personal situation. There's going to be 100 different situations varying from person to person listening to this message, but maybe this person was seeing someone else for a while. Maybe they've been involved in something, some project, or maybe they've been working on something that you are not aware of, because there was no communication between the two of you. So with the Moon, there is something that is unknown that could be affecting the timing here, and it could be the reason why it took so long. And while you were having doubts, being very impatient, but also losing hope that it's ever going to happen, it was just the wrong timing. And with Daughter of Swords upright, I think it's quite almost guaranteed, I would say, that this person is in fact going to reach out with some sort of a message at least. All right, let's take a look at the second course of action. Okay, here is a reminder for those of you who, because, okay, it may not seem like this from the main part of the reading, well, where you were doing so well in terms of practicalities in your life, so I didn't really take too much time to kind of analyze and think and talk about how you've been feeling in the meantime and whether or not it's been difficult for you. I think that for some of you it's been extremely difficult. I think with this Three of Cups reversed and Two of Wands reversed, for some of you this whole mask that you were wearing, socializing and partying and being around people and perhaps celebrating success, it was, like I said, all a mask. And I think that you are very, very exhausted with Nine of Wands reversed. There's still a little bit of hope and energy in you to keep fighting and stay optimistic, stay positive, but here the energy is reversed, so you're not noticing, you're not seeing the energy that you still have, the strength that you still have. With Mother of Cups upright, I think that this is you really having those very strong feelings for the other person. The energy of Queen of Cups was reversed at the beginning of the reading, and here you don't want to pretend anymore. You're tired, like I said, of wearing the mask, but things are just not happening. We have Son of Cups reversed, we have Six of Wands reversed, Justice reversed, and the Emperor. So all of these cards suggest, apart from the Emperor at the very end, which I will discuss in a moment, that because of things not happening moving forward, because of the lack of communication, some of you really lost hope. And I think that up until a certain point, you were really certain that the communication is going to happen eventually at some point. But then there was this breaking point for you where you've lost your hope. And along with the hope, you've lost like all your desire to keep working on yourself, on your life, all of your desire to keep pretending that you are fine, all of your desire to socialize, like I said. And with the Emperor here, I think that it's very important for those of you who have been feeling like this to kind of refocus your energy back onto your own self and your circumstances. I don't think that you should be the one who's supposed to be reaching out here, trying to reconcile. There is nothing here for you to do. So, okay, if you have given up, if you do not have hope that it's going to happen anymore, I'm not going to try to convince you otherwise, especially since, well, like I said, it's a general reading and energies change, decisions change, so who knows? But I do believe, looking at all these cards so far, that the communication is most likely going to happen. However, instead of waiting for it, it's essential and extremely important for you to refocus, like I said, your energy onto yourself back again and focus on all the areas of your life where you had such amazing control over, because the Emperor is fully in control and we saw you being in control at the very beginning of the reading. And if you are losing control, things may start collapsing around you, right? Because if you've been taking care of all of these different things, feeling proud of it and having certain success or level of success because of how you were handling stuff in your personal life, and all of a sudden you decide to just let go and not care and not take care of these things anymore, things may start collapsing around you. So it's very important here, I think. The message here would be to see the Emperor for me is like this person who is in charge of their own reality, of their own little kingdom, I would say. And the message is very important here to start taking care of your kingdom again and just allow for things to unfold at the right time, because the other person may have their stuff to deal with or certain things, thoughts and emotions to process, and it just has to happen at the right time for them and for you. So just make sure that you don't neglect something that you're later going to regret. All right, and third and last course of action for Aries. Oh, wow, okay. So this is really interesting, and I hope some of you are still listening. I know that this last course of action is the part where most people just tune out, but I think it's an extremely important message. Regardless of whether or not you want to stay with the person from the past, reconcile, or if it's another relationship that you may be interested in the future. With Four of Pentacles upright, here you are holding on to something or someone, or a concept, an idea of a relationship, an idea of a person that you would like to be with, holding on to something. Either a very specific thing or more of a concept. With the High Priestess, if you listen to yourself, like truly listen to your inner wisdom and your intuition, you would see that the heartbreak that you are experiencing with Three of Swords upright has to do with the Chariot reversed, has to do with you being stuck, like I discussed in the second course of action. The reason why you are unhappy is because nothing is happening, nothing is moving. Things aren't moving in any direction whatsoever. You're stuck in place. The only things that are moving somewhere are perhaps things that you have control over yourself, like you are the sole the only person in charge of. The only things that are working out are the things that you are in charge of. However, whenever there's like relationships and things concerning others, things just aren't moving anywhere, and this is the cause of your heartbreak. However, with Death Upright and the Fool, which was the last card here in this entire course of action, it's really interesting. Things are going to move exactly where they have to be, even if it's with the person from the past that you are waiting for them to come back and reconcile, and it's not happening. With the Chariot reverse, there's no movement. They're not coming towards you. They can only come towards you with the Fool. The new beginning can only happen. So the Fool would be either them or a new connection, a brand new connection. The Fool is actually a fantastic card in terms of a brand new connection. So for those of you who are not maybe over the person from the past, but still hoping for something new, it would also apply to a new connection. Either way, it's going to differ. But with Death Upright, things can only move forward once you let them go. And this is such an important message that's kind of hidden throughout this entire reading. But if you really read between the lines, it's like the most important message here. That this person is going to communicate. You are sitting here waiting, haven't let go, and we see it from the very, very beginning of the reading when we looked at the recent past. You're not letting it go. You seem to kind of be in control of your reality. Some of you may be losing grip, though, of your reality and kind of losing it overall. This person is going through their own stuff. There's something happening in their life, or have happened in the past. They still have to process it. They're making their own decisions. They are most likely going to reach out. I think it's present throughout this entire reading, and it's quite certain. But while they are processing their emotions and making the final decision, it's like crucial for you to let go. Even if it's still going to happen, you should still let go and maybe perhaps accept the idea that it could possibly not lead anywhere, or at least stop holding on so heroically. I would like, I think it's like, it's obsessive, but it's a bit heroic for some of you. It's hard for me to find the right word, but just try to let go a little bit, at least a little bit, because there are other things that you shouldn't be neglecting. And if this person is supposed to reach out, they will. But it's very important, yes, for you with that to kind of just let go. Very important message for you here, Aries. I hope that it made sense. Yeah, that was wow. That was deeper than I expected, but I hope it made sense for you. I will try to, it was the plan the last month, but between like work and adopting a new dog and my personal life, I did not manage to record anything but monthly readings and also some dailies. I upload dailies as shorts, and I would like to continue. However, they get like no views, so it is quite a bit of work daily, and I was really excited to do it. But yeah, I've kind of lost motivation because no one saw them. So if you would like for me to keep doing dailies as shorts, I think it's a really great idea to kind of have like short and sweet daily message. If you would like to see some of that, then please subscribe and like my shorts. So I will know that I should continue recording them. So yeah, I will try to do a couple more I will try to do at least a mid-month video to explore different scenarios for those of you that maybe this very specific reading that didn't resonate with. But we'll see. I don't know yet. We'll see. All right, Aries. So for now, I'm wishing you all the best. And either way, I will see you soon with another video.